Disclosures are an important part of the contingency period in a real estate transaction because they provide the buyer with information about the property that could impact their decision to proceed with the purchase. In California, sellers are required to disclose any information about the property they are selling, including known defects, code violations, or other material facts that could affect the value or desirability of the property. During the contingency period, the buyer has the opportunity, actually, the buyer has an obligation to review these disclosures and determine if they are satisfied with the information provided. This is known as due diligence. During the due diligence process, the buyer typically conducts a comprehensive examination of the property to identify any potential issues that may affect the value, safety, or desirability of the property. This can include things like reviewing the property's title, obtaining a property inspection, reviewing any existing leases or contracts associated with the property, and verifying zoning laws and other local regulations. The due diligence process is important because it helps the buyer to make an informed decision about the property they are purchasing and to identify any issues that may affect their ability to use or sell the property in the future. By conducting a thorough due diligence investigation, the buyer can assess the risks and benefits of the purchase and make an informed decision about whether or not to proceed with the sale. If the buyer discovers something that was not disclosed during this period, they may have the right to cancel the sale or negotiate a lower price. For example, if the seller discloses that the roof is 10 years old, but the buyer's inspection reveals that the roof is actually 20 years old and needs to be replaced, the buyer may be able to negotiate a lower price or ask the seller to replace the roof before proceeding with the sale. In summary, disclosures are an important part of the contingency period because they allow the buyer to make an informed decision about the property they are purchasing and can impact whether or not the sale proceeds to closing.